Hello and welcome to PBBN TV. My name is Mark Rosetto and I have got Hani Mourra from Repurpose IO. How you doing, Hani?
Doing awesome. How are you, Mark?
Good, good. Now I didn't mean it, but I think we coordinated with our colors with blue and pink today with a little
That's
repurpose thing.
right. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I have a similar shirt than you. I should have worn. If you told me earlier, I would have done full coordinate, but that would have been too awkward though.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Hani, in the world of technology and systems and processes and AI and social media, I happened to stumble across Repurpose IO a couple of months ago, and I've fallen in love with your software because it claims what it claims is what it does. It saves me hours and hours of time per week because I don't have to go on all these different social media platforms and post different things individually. I can literally create my reel or my story or my video, put it into one social media, and it goes repurposed everywhere. And it's brilliant. How did you come up with
Uh,
this?
well, I'll give it a short version because I can go long into this, but
Yeah.
let's rewind 10 years ago. I'm a software kind of guy. I'm a video guy and a software guy. Kind of got two passions. And
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of YouTube videos, YouTube content, and just one day I was just like, I was doing a lot of blogs back 10 years ago, and I hated the fact that I had to go upload a video on YouTube, then make a WordPress blog and copy the embed code and yada 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 yada. I'm like, it's got a way to automate that.
Yeah.
So I built a tool with the help of somebody to automate that YouTube to my blog, and then kind of showed a few people and started, man, let me sell this as a product. Long story short, I built a few of these WordPress automation tools to push
Yep.
content to your blog. And then one day people are like, I love what you're doing with WordPress, but can I go from one platform to another platform?
Yeah.
And first answer was no, I can't do that. And then enough people asked me, and I'm like, you know what, that's my calling. Like I feel like I got to give it a shot. If I don't give it a
Yeah.
shot, I feel like I'm gonna be missing out. So I did, and that's how Repurpose was born. It was just enough people asked me to kind of take the automation to a whole new level, and
Yeah.
I ventured into that about 8 years ago.
Yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Do you remember Rodney Copperbottom from Robots, the cartoon? See a
hmm
need and fill a need.
Yeah. No, it was kind of like it's almost like my dream tool to build. Honestly, I'm a geek and I'm an automation geek as well, and I'm a
Yeah.
content person. I'm like, you know what? I'm like building this for others, but I'm also building it for me. And like, what would I want?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a fun journey, and the landscape has changed so much
Yeah.
from long videos to audio podcasts, and now short form is what's hot. And we've been through all of it, and Repurposed supports all kinds of content, but especially our
Yeah.
main focus lately is the short form.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, for those people that didn't catch what it actually is,
Mhm.
it is you create your reel or your story, your short form video. Let's talk in the language, the short form video. You post it to one platform, and then that short form video gets repurposed and reposted to every other platform that you own that you want to link it with,
Exactly.
in a
And
nutshell.
yeah, and that's actually one interesting thing that we did by design was we don't want you to change your habits as a creator, as a
Yep.
video creator, content creator. I don't want you to upload any videos to repurpose. I didn't want to build a tool where you change your behavior. The behavior was I'm a TikTok first or my Instagram first. You just do what you normally do. So upload to TikTok or into Instagram, and then Repurpose will just figure out, oh, I see a new video, I'm going to take it and post it everywhere. So that was by design, and that's what makes us different than other social media tools. Is you don't have to change your behavior.
Yeah, I love that. I didn't think of it that way. So I guess the part is like, well, can't you just use this using the old school Hootsuite, later, creator? There's like 20 platforms that you can use, but I think my pennies just kind of dropped. All of them you have to actually upload into the platform and then figure out and link where you want to share it. But for yours, it's just it goes straight to the um the software that you're using, so you don't change your habit. It just repurposes it from there.
Yeah, so you connect our tool, you give us permission to you connect your social media platforms, and you build rules to send every time you see a video on TikTok, I want it to send it over to Instagram and to Facebook and to Snapchat, Twitter, Pinterest, et cetera, et cetera. So you set the rules in our software, but you know, you can just leave the software on fully automation mode and then just post your content to TikTok or to Instagram or YouTube Short, wherever you would like to post your content to. Just
Yeah.
keep doing what you're doing, and our software will just automatically pick it up without the watermark and repurpose it to other platforms.
Yeah, I love that. I'm going to share my screen and let's kind of dive into this a little bit so people can go, okay, that sounds cool, but what does that even look like?
Mhm.
It sounds good, but what does it look like, Mark and Hani? So I guess what it looks like, this is Repurpose IO. Do you call it Repurpose IO or is it just Repurpose?
I call it Repurpose IO. I think a lot of people call it Repurpose IO. But in our emails, I don't want to put the IO because it makes it a link, and then sometimes you get too many links in an email. But that's just messed by subtlety. But yeah, I call it Repurpose IO.
Why?
Repurpose.io.
Okay, stupid question. Why IO? Just
No, it's a good question. I'm so glad you asked that
But
question.
why IO? Like you could have done com, you could have done anything. Why IO?
Yeah, two reasons. One, .com was taken.
Yeah.
but
Dang
number
you.
two, IO. I'm a geek, so just gonna humor me here.
Yeah.
Input, output. You connect
Uh,
your in to your out, and that's kind of like, and it looks cool too. Like IO is modern at the time. We're talking 8 years ago.
yeah.
The IO is more like software based, but also honestly, like I love the input and output. Because you take content from one input and you push it to another output. So
You
yeah,
did
that's kind of the geeky backstory behind that.
you did geek out over that, didn't you? When you
I
thought of
do.
that, I can
Oh
see
my
you
God.
high-fiving yourself going, I've got it.
I got
IO, input, output. That's brilliant.
brilliant. No one's gonna get it but me, but it's still brilliant.
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm
I
such a
love it.
geek, but yeah.